Cursing under her breath, Emmonsdeuter hauls herself up to the roof of the Warriors Guild compound in Solfise. Compound. Right. A 3-story Finnish monstrosity of right angles. And an outhouse. She rolls onto her back, breathing hard, looking up through air clearer than any crystal, stars upon stars. Too many and too bright to pick out constellations. The old familiar long silvery line meandering its way across the heavens at an angle Emmonsdeuter has never encountered before. Shadow. Emmonsdeuter on her feet, Saira emerging from the shadows.
Zaganthos is waiting for us.
I'll just bet he is.
He'll take us to the old man when you're ready.
I don't need you.
Of course you don't. Of course, you just barely succeeded in reaching the roof.
Maybe. Breath caught.
Big city. Lots of land to cover. Limited time.
Emmonsdeuter and Saira watch each other. Their weapons shift, tilt, catch starlight this way and that. Emmonsdeuter turns around and holds out her axe. Strap this bad boy to my back, would you? My arm's still fucked up and we're wasting time. Saira sheathes her scimitar and sets to work. She has no doubt Emmonsdeuter is doing this to taunt her. Humans and their long, slender, freakish fingers. Best clever her clumsiness with some words.
We have a truce, then.
Sure is shit, Saira. I'm saying that right?
You are.
Say my name.
Emmonsdeuter.
Close enough. Done and done, Saira. We sure as shit have a truce.
I am glad for it.
You know the best thing about a truce, don't you, Saira? It's that tingly time just before everybody starts killing each other again. Let's go. Zaganthos is folded up in a corner asleep or meditating or having a paralytic episode when they find him. He is nudged. He has clothing for them, robes against the night cold, nothing in the atmosphere to hold in the terrible heat of the day. He has a small river vessel. A filthy liar of a boat salesman would try to build the thing as cozy. What it is tiny. Tiny and long and narrow. A low canopy shields a few supplies in the center of the vessel from the prying eyes of the stars. Saira hesitates before gingerly climbing aboard, but she does. Emmonsdeuter notes the poles, checks the balance, and finds where the poor pole pullers will have to balance. And it is just the 3 of them. And though Zaganthos would definitely defeat an infant at arm wrestling, the margin of victory would be embarrassingly small. Emmonsdeuter sighs, takes up a pole, hands it to Saira, picks up the other. By dawn, they have worked their way out of the city. The sun rises with an instant wave of heat. This sucks my sweaty ass.
Hot.
Gonna get hotter.
We should be walking.
We should be kicking Zaganthos' hairless butt. Yo, Baldy! Drop your pole and grab a pole! Zaganthos murmurs something. He doesn't appear to be speaking to himself, but he's not making any effort to be understood by the 2 ladies in his charge. Don't you fucking sleep on me! The barge picks up speed, moving of its own accord. What could Emmonsdeuter or Saira have to say about it? Magic. Emmonsdeuter and Saira pull their poles, stow them. They join Zaganthos, him sitting at the front of the little boat, looking back at them under the canopy, stripping off their robes in the shade. Emmonsdeuter splashing herself with a bit of cool river water. Good trick.
I'm glad you approve. Where did you wound yourself?
Saira asks. Wait, shit, not again. What is it with you crazy motherfuckers anyway? The bald thing? The dead dudes thing? The rip yourself open to power a boat thing? The walking into blades and making eyes go smoky bye-bye thing? What's wrong with you?
No act is as powerful as sacrifice.
But, Saida says, her serpentine neck swaying, tilting, allowing her to study Zaganthos's face for clues. You must explain why your sacrifice requires so much. Sacrifice, Emenstreuter concludes. Yeah, I'm with her. Fuck, you know, got a chicken or something. Give yourself a hangnail, for the love of piss. Look at yourself. You cut off all your damn hair. I'd say that's sacrifice enough.
You do not understand the word sacrifice.
I know the word. We know the fucking word, okay?
You do not understand it. To sacrifice is to give up something you really value, something you need. Sacrifice costs. Sacrifice without pain is no sacrifice at all.
Emenstreuter considers that. It has a certain resonance with her warrior training now. Not that she's about to take up self-mutilation or anything. Still,
it's not sensible. Your best harm themselves, leaving all of you weaker.
Saida twists her head in complete incomprehension.
It is precisely the opposite of sense. I know you believe that to be so. Perhaps it is for you, but not for us. Listen to me. Just listen. I'm tired. Too tired to argue with you, so listen.
They listen.
We sacrifice, but no one so much as the Empress. This river, you see, this river used to leap out of its bed every year like a raging beast, washing away a year's work for our farmers, leaving one's shipping port an hour's walk from water, another drowned, homes, livestock, people, all just gone, every year. The Empress, may she dwell in the light and guide us all forever, tamed the river with sacrifice. She brought every city, every person, every crop and creature to peace.
The sun was high enough above the horizon to really pound at them now, too low for the canopy to do its job properly. Zaganthos sweating freely in the bow, his face the picture of cool, calm beatitude. Shattered by Emenstreuter. I've heard different. That maybe peace is not her goal.
Then you uttered lies. The Empress, forever may she bless this land with her smile, is peace. Some would have us always warring. Ours, others, taking slaves, but the Empress...
I get it. I know you believe it. That counts for something. A little something, but something.
And I believe in my heart you thought those would be words of kindness. Emenstreuter, the old man loves you. I have tried my very best to understand that love. You...
He looked at her with worlds of sadness.
You use your mouth like a fist.
Zaganthos. Saida waited for the friend to look at her.
This boat is moving very quickly. I see no wound at all. What is it you sacrificed?
He tries so very, very hard to smile. Damn, he wants this to end well, but he can't. And it's all he can do to find his way to his feet. She set him up for this so perfectly, too perfectly for coincidence, and he has precisely the words to answer. 2 words, 3 syllables. A rain of arrows falls around the small barge. 3, 4, thud into Zaganthos very nearly at the same instant, and take him right off the boat. He's not dead, of course, not right away, bleeding profusely, unable to more than weakly shudder, take great gulps of water into his punctured lungs, think of his sister, his mother. It hurts so much. Worse than he ever thought it could. It hurts so much. Emenstreuter whirls around and out from the canopy and snatches a short throwing axe from its spot at her feet. Saira staring at the water, a barge behind them, archers on the barge, oars stroking the surface, the axe flung with everything Emmonsdeuter has, arcing out and up and well out of distance except for how fast that barge is moving, and she took that into account, and it comes flashing down out of the clear blue sky, and Quentin casually bats it aside. Emmonsdeuter and Saira fling themselves as hard as possible flat at the bottom of the boat and stay there as arrows splash in water and pock themselves into wood and zick through the canopy, and none of them find meat, but that really doesn't matter because the barge is gaining on them, and the archers aren't likely to run out of arrows, are they? And that old bald woman in the orange blouse, white skirt, just tapped away Emmonsdeuter's best shot, and hoo-yah, boo-yah, they are gonna die. Always away. Always away. I was there. Sacrificed himself. Heck of a plan. Now we just have to decide which one of us stands up and lets herself get killed in the name of blessed, lovely, light Empress Providty Pants. No. Yeah. So. More arrows. Closer. Fuck. Probably missing on purpose at this range. Toying with them. I will not die here. Good plan, Saira. I will leap onto their boat and die there. Yes! That is the better way to die. Screw that noise. Fuck. Think. Think! Emmonsdeuter grabs one of the several arrows in halo distance of her cranium and pulls it out of a small cask. She tosses it up. One of the archers actually shoots at it. Think! The cask oozes a dark liquid. Emmonsdeuter touches it, sniffs it. Is that? Baldy came prepared for the weird. Let's do this. Saira helps Emmonsdeuter jerk the cask up and over their puck heads. They toss it overboard. Emmonsdeuter has one more throwing axe. After that, it's up to the full-sized bitch slapper strapped to her back. The throwing axe goes out and into the bobbing cask. The bottom of the boat welcomes back two seekers of what little asylum it can grant. This will work. If it doesn't, you can leap into the jaws of death to your goddamn heart's content. Quentin squints at the broken pieces of cask on the water. Glancing glare of sunlight, wood, dazzle, cloud. Ship oars, she quietly commands. Her lieutenant is enormous, foreign-born, captured in infancy, enslaved and indoctrinated, fully grown now. He's more finished than most fend, and uglier. He relays her orders in a voice loud enough to carry to shore. Quentin does not like the unexpected. She wonders what the foreign sluts are up to. Learning their ways, their tricks, may prove helpful in the future. So, she allows their boat to pull away. For the moment. One of the archers shouts and points. Alligators slipping into the river from the near bank. Quentin turns to check them. Yes. Alligators slipping into the river from the far bank. So, magic it is. What is left of the cask is lifted out of the water, caught in alligator jaws, not alone, thrashing. Panic among the rowers, the archers shooting, lieutenant grabbed by Quentin's slender fingers, scratched by her pointed and polished nails. He receives an earful and leaps down among the men and women of the priestess's barge, screaming, demanding, yanking archers back. Too late. It's damn hard to pierce alligator hide with an arrow, but it can be done. And it was. More blood, more gators, more thrashing, a frenzy in tooth, claw, and gore. The rowers organize themselves and pull hard, back and away. Furious lieutenant. Quentin respects the gambit. She nods after Emmonsdeuter and Saira. Oh, but she is angry. This was not how she was supposed to feel. An archer feels the priestess's caress, knows a moment of bliss before he wises up, knows a moment of fear before she drives her thumbnail into his carotid artery. She donates his fountaining body to the reptiles. Her act was seen. Word will spread on the boat. Calm will come. Patience is a price she will happily pay. What kind of sick fuck packs a cask of fresh blood? The one with foresight. Foresight. There you go. It got a mouth on you like a damn book jockey. Ebensteuter. I bet you read. You read, don't you? Ebensteuter, please. Fucking furball can read. Zakynthos, I will push you in the water. I will. Saira coughs something sibilant under her breath. She has never seen Ebensteuter lose it like this. Trying like crazy to scab over. The clockswoman looks like hell. Right. Time. We need to get ashore. No. They'll follow. Fuck yeah. We need to get ashore. Do you know where the old man is? No. Zakynthos did. Scrawny little limp. Fuck! So! He got this boat moving, we stay his motherfucking cocksucking course.